Hello YouTube, it is Chris here, and in today's episode we're going to be doing a full test and review of the Gear Only box by Survival Boxes. Stick with me. Welcome back everybody, and thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, today we're going to be doing a full test and review of the Gear Only box for August 2017. For those of you out there who are not familiar with Survival Boxes, they are a multi-platform subscription service, and what I mean by that is they have different packages available, which allows you to pick between full gear porn, which was what you see before you. They have the Bravo box, which is basically full sustenance, which are food and water provisions, and then they have the Alpha box, which is kind of a blend of gear and food and water stores. I've had an idea for Survival Boxes that I want to run by my viewers, and I want you guys to leave your opinions and thoughts down in the video comment section, but they have several different packages. My two favorite packages they offer is the Alpha and the Gear Only box. But something that I really wish they would do, and I'm okay with the premium price being offered too, is to take basically all the benefits of the Gear Only box and most of the food and water provisions that they put in the Alpha box and kind of combine the two in like an Elite box. Now there are some subsequent items that are repeated in the Alpha box and the Gear Only, and we can take that stuff out. So let's say, I don't know, about $120, $130 a month, you see a big huge full spread like this. And if that's something you think you might be interested in, if that's the budget you have for and you think it'd be a good idea to have a truly beefy and well-rounded subscription service that basically gives you a lot of good gear, a lot of useful survival items, but gives you provisions and long-term self-reliant stuff that you need, definitely throw it down in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on something like that. One of my favorite aspects about Survival Boxes are their survival knowledge cards. Now, I love their survival knowledge cards because they are basically an awesome repository of little awesome nuggets, tips, tricks, and DIY projects you can do for yourself, teaching your kids, all that stuff. But once you've gone through, and I've collected every single month, you actually have a huge repository of information. And right now I basically have a 40-page booklet of useful information, and this month happens to be the survival sunscreen, burns, and insect care. The first item in the Gear Only box is this Cortex outdoor skin protection kit. Now this kit is actually pretty comprehensive and nice. Something you can stick in your glove box, you put in your day pack when you're going to go on a hike for your kids or yourself, especially if you're going to be in a hot, humid area or an area that you're going to be around a lot of questionable plants, bugs, things like that. They have poison ivy solutions, they have bug spray, bug wipes, anti-itch creams, lip balms, SPF stuff, sunscreen lotion. It's a really good comprehensive kit that's not too expensive, but it gives you a lot of the things that you might run into when you're outside. The next item is this UST NoCM pants and jacket setup. This is basically a bug screen suit that you can wear if you were just not getting a break. I mean, you're one of those people that your oils, your skins, your pheromones, it doesn't matter if you put on 100% DEET, the bugs are just sacrificing and going kamikaze on your skin just to take a lick of your blood. And I know some people have to deal with that no matter what they do. So this is just that really nice extra layer of protection. It's not necessarily the most fashionable, but if you're about to get eaten alive, this can keep you from being absolutely miserable outdoors. The next item is a big one. This is the double size Ultimate Survival Technologies Camp Mosquito Net. Now these things can be also very handy in a situation. You're not necessarily going to get eaten up, but if you're going to sleep outside under the stars, which can be very relaxing and enjoyable, but if you're just going to be getting eaten alive at night, you'd want to make sure you have that protection so you can actually enjoy your time outside. Now, something you could do in conjunction with this that's really helpful is if you study your plant identification, you can actually take green pine and you can take other non-toxic, non-poisonous green plants and add them to your fire, and that'll create a very smoky fire. But what that does is it creates an environment that bugs simply can't live in. The next item in this skin protection box is the Ben's 30% DEET Wilderness Formula Bug Spray. Now, this has got to be one of the most recommended bug sprays that I have ever come across. Other than the Sawyer bug spray and the Wilderness version of Off, this one has got to be one of the best ones. I like it because there's absolutely no alcohol involved, and the fact that it's water-based. Like most of them, it's very easy to wash off when your camping adventure is over. But this right here, for most people, will keep you from being eaten alive. And I want to say the skin protection has been the 8 to 12 hour range. The next item in the kit is the Yuko Original Candle Lantern. Now, this is just the box, but this is the actual candle lantern. And I like this item due to the fact that you get a 9 to 12 hour runtime candle that you can use for heat. You can put a Citronella candle in here, which will kind of coincide with the next item in the box. But it's really nice the way it has it as a collapsible lantern. But you can actually take this system and you can burn it. You'll have a nice radiating light that you can hang up outside. You can use it as bug repellent. You can use it as warmth if you need to. It's just a really useful, compact way to have a useful lantern. It's made of aluminum. It's got a really good runtime. And for the overall theme of this box, I feel this was very nice and very appropriate. As I stated previously, this is the next item in the gear only box. These are a 3-pack of the Citronella candles. These are amazing to have a bug repellent. They last 9 hours each, so you're going to be looking at well over a day. Long story short is most nighttime hours for most people are in the 8 to 10 hour range, so just lighting one of these just after dark will kind of give you a more restful and more bug-free night when you're out in the wilderness. I know it's something you can't fight because in the wilderness it's their domain, but having something like this can keep you from having a miserable time. Right now we have the Paracord by Outdoor Edge. I know quite a few of you guys have seen this on YouTube, but at first glance you might think this is kind of gimmicky, and maybe some people will still feel that way no matter what. However, you're getting 12 to 15 feet of usable paracord in one continuous strand, but you actually get an edged tool. Now this one is the Paracord. It's more of that Talon, Eagle Claw, Karambit style design, but you get a sharp, usable tool. This is 1.5 inches long. You've got the 8CR13 MOV and a black stonewash finish. It's not a bad blade. It comes razor freaking sharp. And in an outdoor situation, doesn't matter whether I'm camping or anything, I would rather have a small, useful, sharp tool than absolutely no tool at all. Now, the last item in this box is something you've seen the entire video and probably had some questions on, but this is the brand new CRK Persevere Survival Axe. Now, obviously, I've already taken it out and built it, but it comes in a multi-tool sized case. You have a spot where you can stick the axe when it's not in use. There's the spot for the paracord and the different tools that are in here. But for this being a $30 to $40 tool, this is really freaking nice. I was really happy with how easy and well this went together. The way they designed the system, I thought the pegs were going to be a little corny when I was putting this together and using it, but it locks it in like super freaking secure. I was really happy. It does actually come sharp. Now, this is not going to replace the felling axe, obviously. This is going to be a light duty chopping tool, but like everyone knows, if you're in a survival situation or you're outdoors camping, maybe you're teaching your family, friends, a group of kids some survival training, having a tool that you can use, you could literally build a shelter with this, build tent pegs, you could just get work done. You'll be able to get a lot of things done with an edge tool where you just wouldn't be able to get things done without one. All in all, this is the gear only box for August 2017. I think they did a really good job hitting a lot of different bases, from the suit, the mosquito net, the lantern, the skin protection, and having some really nice tools that we can use out in the field as well. And like I stated earlier, if you're interested in seeing a full-blown kind of elite, super advanced version of survival boxes where they kind of incorporate a blending and a combining of the alpha box and the gear only for like a super box, if you have the budget for that kind of stuff, and that's something you would really like to see, definitely drop it, like I said, in the comment section below. But all in all, for those of you who are in love with the gear only box and you've kind of watched this for the past few months and you think they offer a really good deal, I'm definitely going to plug their information so you can learn more down in the video description. But that just about is it for now, and if you enjoyed the test and review of the gear only box for August 2017, definitely give this video a big thumbs up and share this out with your friends and family in your social media networks so we can keep growing, thriving, and making awesome videos for you guys. But that just about does it for now. Hope you guys have an absolute wonderful day. I'm out.